Hi and welcome back to my monthly planning series Plan With Me, this time for the month of October 2023. I'm saying this with a really big smile on my face today because we are officially celebrating 24 months, 2 years of Plan With Me videos on my YouTube channel. Wow, time flies by when you're having fun. It is really amazing to just take a moment and celebrate all of that. So I would say, why don't we take a peek back at the last 12 months of Plan With Me videos. Hi and welcome to my monthly planning series Plan With Me. As always, I'm super excited to sit down and do this video for you and for me in order to reflect on the previous month and plan for the next month. This is officially 1 year since I started recording this particular series for you, and it's a huge milestone. Every single month I'm sitting down in order to do this exercise together with you, in order to encourage you to really do this for yourself, because it is so powerful and it is so helpful to do these check-ins with yourself for your own self-growth, for your self-discovery, and obviously for your self-development. This is so much fun to watch this. I hope you are enjoying it just as much as I do, and I hope that with that you are taking a moment to celebrate yourself. Maybe you have been part of this journey together with me and you have been sitting down every single month, or maybe just a few months, in order to create some space for reflection and goal setting. Maybe this is the very first time that you're watching one of these videos and you are curious about how much can happen when you are really setting goals and you're starting to be more intentional about your life. Let me tell you, a lot of things can happen. I'm looking back at all of these different videos, and let alone how much my appearance changes over time that we oftentimes don't really recognize because we don't really pay attention to these things that closely, is really impressive. And it is the exact same for when I'm looking back at where my business was a year ago, where my YouTube channel was a year ago, and where I am today. And that is exactly the reason why we are sitting down together today as well, in order to reflect on the previous month and plan together for the next month. The way this works is very simple. I'm going to share a couple of different journaling prompts with you, and I want you to pause this video, take a piece of paper and a pen, and start journaling together with me. If you are curious where these journaling prompts are from, you can also get the Peak Performance Planner, which is my monthly, weekly and daily planner with different journaling prompts, the journaling prompts that you're hearing in this video as well, in order to have something beautiful in your hands that you can really keep track on as well. So if you do want to get the Peak Performance Planner, you can find it on Amazon, you can get it there, at least in the US and Canada. And you don't need it as long as you have a piece of paper and a pen, we can jump right in. So I would say, let's start today with the different journaling prompts and reflection prompts for the month of September 2023. And the journaling prompts for the month of September are: what did you learn this month? What are you grateful for? What can you celebrate this month? How did your routine affect your performance this month? What made you smile this month? And finally, who made a difference in your life this month? And then we jump right into the different journaling prompts for the month of October as well. And those are: my goals for the month of October are, my self-care goal for this month is, and as always, don't forget to plan your month ahead as well. So these are all the different journaling prompts for our video today. And if you know the series, you know that now comes the time where I share a couple of insights from my own life and how I reflect on these different journaling prompts. So let's dive right in. The first question was, what did you learn this month? And my biggest learning this month, as I am constantly experimenting on myself, is that I'm only as good as my nervous system is regulated. This is a really powerful one, because the month of September was honestly very busy. I was traveling, I got sick while traveling, I got home and I was sick, and then I had 3 super busy weeks at work, including a really important keynote at one of my top clients, and I had to travel for that as well. So a lot of different things happened in the month of September, and I really had to take care of my nervous system. I really had to make sure that my stress is regulated and that I can show up as my best self every single day. And it is always still, even though I've been teaching this for 4.5 years now, it is always mind-blowing to me how much it changes and how differently I can show up when I am taking care of myself first, when I'm making sure that my nervous system is in a safe state. If you want to learn about nervous system regulation, there's a couple of different videos that I started to produce for my YouTube channel and for my podcast as well. So make sure to check out these different videos. And I also created a very special meditation to regulate your nervous system. So if you are curious about any of these things, make sure to check it out. And with that, I am jumping into the next question, which was the question, what are you most grateful for? And this month, I am most grateful for going to that particular keynote that I just mentioned for one of my top clients. This was something that I really wanted to do, something I was praying a little bit to the universe for happening, because I'm really excited to talk with these executives about the well-being on their team and how they can actually create an effective and performant team. So that is the thing that I'm most grateful for, and at the same time going into the next question, that I am celebrating the most this month. The other thing that I am celebrating this month is my health and getting back into my workout routine after being sick. I think there's nothing worse, honestly, and nothing more difficult to getting back into your workout and eating routine when you've been sick. I actually had COVID at the beginning of the month and while traveling. And so when I got home, I didn't feel great, and it always takes for me a while to get back into just a normal, healthy state. I think it was lingering for way too long, and I'm obviously and honestly also just very impatient about that, because I had created so much momentum over the month of July and August in terms of my workout routine that I was really bummed to kind of sit that one out for 2 weeks. And I'm really excited that I got back on track with both my workout routine and with eating healthy. Yes, those are my 2 big self-care goals every single month, and I know how much of an impact that also makes on my nervous system, because when I am not working out and when I'm not eating healthy, I don't feel very good about myself, and I think that creates some stress within me. So my nervous system is less regulated, and it just has kind of this domino negative effect on my whole mindset and well-being. And so yeah, I'm celebrating that, and I'm really glad that I got back on track. And that brings me to the next question, which was the question, how did your routine affect your performance this month? And that was a big one, and I kind of already alluded in all of the questions to that, but I've been doing a lot of nervous system work on myself in order to show up as my best self, because I know that this is the most important thing that I can do for myself. And because I've been so busy, and because there's been so many things going on with both my personal and professional life, I've been doing, honestly, a lot of meditations over the last 10 days. I am not a regular meditator, but when things get really busy, I'm really good about reading the signs and signals of my body of what I need. And I've been feeling really brain tired throughout the course of the day because I am in so many meetings and I'm facilitating a lot of workshops and trainings and one-on-one debrief sessions with individuals. And so during my lunch break, I actually have been taking 25-minute meditations to completely just disconnect my brain and give it a break. And that's been honestly so powerful, and I'm so glad that I have all of these different tools available to me and that I've been experimenting with for so many years now, that I can really well understand what I need in the moment. So yesterday evening, for example, I went to a hot yoga class because I also felt very brain dead, but I had already tried to meditate, but because I had so many things on my mind, it didn't really did the same effect as it did the previous week. So I decided, okay, I need to move my body and I fully need to disengage by going to an instructor-led yoga class that makes me focus on her and her voice and her instructions than what's going on in my own brain. And that was really powerful, and I felt so much better after an hour. And so my routines positively, strongly affect my performance every single day, and I wouldn't be so successful if I wouldn't do that. So I'm really, really grateful for all of these different practices, and I'm of course always sharing all of these different tools with you, both in these particular videos, but of course also in all the other videos that I have on my YouTube channel. So if you're here for the very first time, make sure that you check out the other videos as well, and let's dive into the next question. The next question was, what made you smile this month? I think the biggest thing that made me smile this month was a Harley Davidson ride with my boyfriend in Wisconsin. That was really fun, and that made me really smile. And then the next question was, who made a difference in your life this month? And I know I've been mentioning her a lot in my videos over the last couple of weeks, but my business coach is making the biggest difference in my life at the moment because she helps me see my full potential. She's holding that vision for me. She's showing me how much confident I can be if I really step into that full power. And so she is making a huge difference in my life at the moment, and I'm super, super grateful for her. So those were the reflection questions for the month of September, and I truly hope that you took some time to sit down and answer these particular questions as well. Honestly, it probably doesn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes, and it will make a tremendous difference in your day-to-day and in your life. So take the time to do that. Now we're jumping into the planning questions for the month of October. And you know there are always 3 super simple questions. Number 1, what are your goals for the month? And for me in particular this month, it is again a mix of enjoying myself and of course focusing on business. I have 2 business trips coming up. I hope that they will be successful, and my goal for this month is of course to make them as successful as possible, continue conversations with my corporate clients, and to sign up 2 new one-on-one coaching clients. And then the second question of the planning questions is the question, what are you going to do for your self-care this month? And for me, it's always the same goal. I try to exercise every single day, and I try to reduce my sugar. And I've also started to take a new supplement that I may make a video about if it is good. But I am just setting the intention that I am regularly taking it to see the full effects. And then finally, I always ask you to make sure that you're taking some time as well to plan your month accordingly. This is super, super important, because if you do that, you really create the space for your priorities. So if you need some help on time management, there's a full series on my YouTube channel on how to manage your time. But the idea of that you're creating this space this month as well is that now that you have your priorities and goals, that you actually look into your calendar and that you are creating space and specific time blocks for those different things. If you need more help with that, I do also have a weekly meeting every Monday at 8 a.m. PST, where I am meeting with you, my community, in order to help you create a time management habit. If you're curious about that one, please come and join us. You can find the link to register in the show notes below. And I think that's everything that I wanted to share with you today. If you are enjoying these videos, if you want to celebrate with me, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I hope that you take good care of yourself, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. So take good care of yourself and see you really soon.